If your team builds static sites with Hugo using resources.GetRemote, or sanitizes user content with justhtml, review today's CVEs now. The practical risks are internal data fetched during a build and embedded into public static output, plus Sanitizer bypasses that can turn untrusted content into active HTML or JavaScript. Restrict build time network access, patch libraries, and audit where content or CMS fields can control remote URLs or Sanitizer policy. Lead item, CVE 2026-10582 in Hugo. NVD lists CVSS 4.0 score 8.3 high, and CVSS 3.1 score 7.4 high. Hugo security.http.urls allowlist is the control for outbound fetches made by resources.GetRemote. According to the NVD record, the check inspects URL text and some canonicalized IPv4 forms, but it does not resolve hostnames and does not validate the address the HTTP client actually connects to at dial time. That means a hostname that resolves to a loopback, private network, or cloud metadata address can satisfy policy. If an attacker can supply a URL through content, front matter, a CMS field, or another publishing workflow, a build may fetch an internal endpoint and embed the response in the generated static site. For defenders, the key point is that this is a build pipeline data exposure issue, not just a web runtime issue. Treat site builds as cloud workloads with secrets and network reachability. Until your Hugo version and configuration are confirmed safe, do not let untrusted authors control GetRemote URLs. Add egress controls so build runners cannot reach metadata services, internal admin panels, databases, or private APIs. Use explicit domain allow lists backed by network enforcement, not only application configuration. Review recent generated artifacts for unexpected internal hostnames or sensitive values, and rotate secrets if internal data was published. Second, CVE 2026-5388 in justhtml before 1.15.0. NVD rates it critical, with CVSS 4.0 score 9.3 and CVSS 3.1 score 9.8. The record describes multiple security issues in URL sanitization helpers, HTML serialization, markdown pass-through, and several custom sanitization policy edge cases. Depending on configuration, attackers may bypass sanitization to inject active HTML and JavaScript. The default safe sanitize path is less exposed than advanced configurations, but helper APIs, programmatic DOM construction, HTML pass-through, custom policies, and transform pipelines deserve immediate review. Upgrade to at least version 1.15.0, and test templates or AI-generated content paths that render untrusted HTML. Third, CVE 2026-6827 in justhtml before 1.17.0. NVD lists CVSS 4.0 score 5.1 medium and CVSS 3.1 score 6.1 medium. This is additional hardening around sanitization, serialization, and programmatic DOM handling. Custom policies that preserve foreign namespaces such as SVG or MathML may allow dangerous content to survive sanitization and become active after reparsing. Other fixes address resource loading CSS, programmatic script and style nodes, sanitize pipeline cache mutation, and DOM cycles that could cause infinite loops. Upgrade to 1.17.0 or later, and simplify custom policies unless you can prove they are safe. Checklist, restrict GetRemote input, block metadata and internal egress from builds, update justhtml, simplify sanitizer policies, disable HTML pass-through, and scan artifacts.